Hello YouTube. You might remember Whirled on a String, the 5-block machine that beat the 25 zones of Besiege version 0.1. It couldn't beat the 5 zones that were added after that, until now. The addition of rockets has allowed Whirled on a String to make a triumphant return. You can try the updated version, Whirled on a String 2, in my Steam workshop, linked below. Throughout this playthrough, I used different settings for different zones. To beat Zone 9, I set the rocket to blow up quickly to take out the archers. But to beat Zone 30, I needed the rocket thrust for a longer duration. Since I'm changing settings between zones anyway, I also changed some other settings and the starting angle of the machine to make some zones easier. For example, I set the balloon string to the maximum length in the Duke Steer freighters to make the balloon less likely to break. I used more balloon buoyancy when I needed to lift objects, and less when I wanted to move laterally without excessive lift. The new zones were not Whirled on a String's only obstacle. When Besiege was upgraded to the Unity 5 physics engine, it changed the way the balloons attached. The original Whirled on a String had the balloon placed on top of the starting block, clipped into the flying spiral using the frame rate placement glitch. Yet at the start of the game, the balloon string attached to the top of the flying spiral. In Unity 5, the balloon connects to the starting block instead, and the lower connection point made the machine less stable. So I moved the flying spiral down to where it clips into the starting block, and I moved the grabber and explosive back for a more stable weight distribution. You might wonder how I plan to beat the Sacred Flame without a water cannon. It turns out that if the Sacred Flame ignites a rocket, sometimes it gets extinguished. I'm not sure if it's programmed that way with the idea that the backblast from the rocket blows out the flame, or if it's just a glitch. But either way, it works. Finally, I want to mention that I was in a hurry to make this video so I could enter my machine in the March contest in the Besiege forum, which is to build a machine within 10 blocks that can destroy the harp in Zone 10. So some of these zone completions aren't as quick and clean as in my other videos. I hope you still enjoy the video. And if you do enjoy my work, please upvote Whirled on a String 2 on Steam. That's the end of my intro, so relax and enjoy the little machine that could, winning to the sound of royalty-free music. With that, Whirled on a String 2 has officially conquered all 30 zones. Please try it in my Steam workshop, linked below. Have fun!